What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, and we are back. It is Euros. The Euros kick off tonight against, what is it? It's Turkey against Italy tonight, the opening game of the Euros.
I'm buzzing for it. I can't wait for the Euros.
I
love an international tournament.
Exactly.
Love it.
It's the only international football that we look forward to. And
literally,
cast your mind back to 2018, where the England team took the hearts of the nations, getting to the semi-final of the World Cup. Let's hope we can recreate that this summer.
Yeah, and it's going to be. We're going to be covering pretty much every single game throughout the Euros. There's going to be a festival of football on the channel. It's going to be non-stop content, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait for the England events we're running as well. I can't wait to meet up all the fans, have a drink, have a sing-song. I can't wait for this month. I really can't. Get Spurs to the back of my mind, the manager search, all the nonsense, Kane leaving. That can be put on the back burner for a month.
Having said that, we will be bringing you daily content about Spurs as well.
just in case England are doing too well, we can depress ourselves with all the Spurs news as well. But other than that, we will be following everything Euros related, so I can't wait.
Exactly. So the Euros does kick off tonight. We've got the first watch-along of the Euros coming to you this evening with a collaboration with the We Are Tottenham TV and Free Bets, where Simeon will be in the studio and I'm going to be on location calling in to the watch-along. So looking forward to that. And also, just before we get into it, this is the England-Croatia predicted lineup. If you do want to come and join us for the England-Croatia game, link will be in the description below. You got to be quick though, because there are not many tickets left. Literally just a couple of tickets left. If you want to come and join us, you got to be quick and get your tickets in description below. Every ticket purchase will come with a free beer as well. So very much looking forward to Sunday. Really am looking forward to Sunday. But let's get into the predicted lineup. England against Croatia in the opening game of the group stages. What is the kind of injury news at the moment?
Yeah, so we know we've had a few injury problems. Maguire has started training over the past couple of days, but he's not going to be fully fit, I don't think. So I doubt he's going to start. Jordan Henderson played 45 minutes in the warm-up game, but whether he's going to be 100%, it was also pretty unlikely. So I think it's doubtful them to start the opening game, but I think they'll definitely come into it later in the tournament. Other than that, there's not much injury news, I don't think. Obviously, Trent pulled out, we know, of the squad. And I don't think there's too many proper problems. We know John Stones was coming into it with a bit of a niggle, but I think he's going to be okay for Sunday. So apart from those two, there aren't any major issues, I don't think.
And when you're looking at the group, this is most definitely our hardest test of the group stages, with Croatia up first, and then a massive game against Scotland, and then the last game against Czech Republic.
And you never want to lose the first game because you know you lose two games and that's it, you're out. Yeah. So the first game can always be sometimes a bit iffy.
Can you lose the first two games and still go through as best?
Unlikely, but you can.
It's possible, isn't it?
It's possible, especially in this tournament where. In this tournament where the third best four of the top four third best teams go through, but still, if you lose your first two games, you're pretty much out. It's like really unlikely you're going to go through. So it's always a bit cagey the first game, I feel. But I think both teams. I don't think a draw will be a bad result for both teams, but. Obviously, we want to win. Yeah,
and I think when you look at Gareth Southgate, there's a number of ways he can build out this team. I mean, he's used to playing 5 at the back. He's played 4 at the back recently as well. But the formation, we are going for 5 at the back. We're going for a 3-4-3 formation. In goal, we're going to go for Jordan Pickford, who seems to be Gareth Southgate's number 1.
Yeah.
When you look at like the goalkeeping selection there, you've got Pickford, you've got Sam Johnston, and you've got Ramsdale, right? Henderson, sorry. Who do you reckon should be playing? I know Pickford is going to play, but
yeah, I think Henderson for me. I think Henderson's the best keeper we have. I think the highest quality keeper. I think in terms of distribution and playing out from the back, yeah, Pickford's got a good distribution on him and got a good left peg. But I think as a goalkeeper, commanding of the box, no mistakes, not letting things spill when shots are straight at him and things like that. Henderson's by far the best keeper. But I think the way Southgate likes to play, I think. And as well, you got to say, to be fair to Pickford, he's not really ever let England down. So from that aspect, I can understand why he's picking Pickford. I think all his mistakes have been for Everton. He hasn't really made too many mistakes for England, so I think he's going to go with Pickford. But for me, Henderson's the best keeper we have.
Very true. Now let's look at the 3 centre-backs. And the first one in the middle, we're going to go for John Stones, seeing as Maguire is probably out injured for this one. John Stones is going to be the kind of number 1 centre-back, isn't he?
Yeah, I think we need him for sure to have a good tournament. He actually had a good World Cup, didn't he, a few years ago, back in 2018. And despite his iffy peak club form. He was still playing quite well for England, and then he's had an absolutely fantastic season,
So
hasn't
it probably
he?
means he's going to have a bad tournament.
Yeah, probably. But we're definitely going to need him in this game. I feel he's going to be the most senior of all the centre-backs. So hopefully he's got a bit of leadership now about him. He's got a bit of confidence that he's actually one of the main England centre-backs. So, yeah, he's got to start.
On the right-hand side defence, we're going for Kyle Walker. I mean, his pace is going to be invaluable there at the back, isn't it? Against
Absolutely.
an ageing Croatian team.
Although, I do think, in the semi-final against Croatia last time out, he was a big issue of why we lost that game. I think his lapses of concentration hurt us, but I think hopefully he would have learned from those experiences, and I think he'll be starting in this one for sure for me.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think he's come on as a player since 2018 as well. Obviously, just played in the Champions League final, and he's won a lot of trophies since 2018. So hopefully, the experience there, and as well, he plays alongside John Stones for his club, so they should know
Makes
each other
sense.
and play each other's game. Left-hand side of the defence in the back three, we're going for Tyron Mings. That one worries me a bit.
Now, obviously, there are rumours circulating that Southgate could even play 4 fullbacks in this game, with a view of maybe getting the better players on the pitch rather than relying on players who specialise in a position but less quality. But we've gone for Tyron Mings just because he's left-footed. I think he's a very competent centre-back. He's been okay. He's been pretty good, I think, in the warm-up games. Maybe not as good as Ben White, who I think was really good, really great. That's why he got a call-up.
Albeit against Romania, though.
Yeah, but I think Mings has had a very solid season. He's more comfortable in that position, and that's why we've gone for him. But I think eyes will be on him for sure.
Is Mings our only left-footed centre-back in the squad?
Maguire's comfortable there as well because
Yeah.
he usually plays on the left-hand side for United. But Mings, he's the only left-footed centre-back we have. And I'd rather him there than Cody. I think he's more comfortable on the ball than Cody. And he's got a bit more physicality as well. So we've gone for Mings on that left-hand side role. But I have a feeling this will be one of his only starts.
Very could well be with Maguire coming back into the team. Right wing back, we're going to go for Kieran Trippier. I mean, with the lineup we've gone, it was a toss up between Trippier and Reece James.
Yeah,
I feel for Reece James a bit because I think he's had a storming season.
Yeah, but I feel like with the pace of Walker covering that right-hand side, he's going to cover a lot of ground. So as much as Reece James had a great season, he's also very quick. I feel like he really, first of all, Trippier has just also had a great season on the League of Atletico, and his delivery and set pieces as well. We're going to need that, I think, and we will trend out the squad. No Ward-Prowse. We don't really have many set piece specialists, so I think Trippier is definitely going to be in view of that, and his delivery is absolutely brilliant when he gets in the final third.
As he showed last time we played Croatia in an international tournament.
What a free kick as well, and he loves Trippier.
Life peaked at that very
Literally,
moment.
hasn't really hit the heights since then. But Southgate loves him as well, so I have a feeling Trippier will be starting this one.
Left-hand side, left wing back, we're going to go for Luke Shaw. Toss up between him and Chilwell, and it's very tight in my opinion.
Very tight. It could go either way, couldn't it? And
I agree. But if I was pushed to make the decision, I think I might go Chilwell, I think I might go Chilwell, but I can see why Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw has had slightly better season, but I think Chilwell might be slightly the better player.
Well, as Mourinho says, I'll go Chilwell, not even having a second thought. That's what he said, which is brilliant. But I think Shaw, at the moment, just nicks it for me. It's a tough call. I think Chilwell is probably a bit better in the final third, but I think Shaw's a bit better defensively. But they can both cover a lot of ground. I think Shaw's have got a bit more pace about him than Chilwell, but Chilwell's a bit more controlled in his play.
Exactly.
It's difficult. It's like give and take with both of them. But we're just going for Shaw just because of what a great season he's had, and I believe he's got the spot at the moment.
Yeah,
so I just about shades it.
Now let's look at the two central midfielders. The defensive midfielder, we are going to go for Declan Rice. Obviously, Calvin Phillips could play there. Jordan Henderson, I don't think he's fit enough, so we've gone for Declan Rice.
And Bellingham as well as a shout. Bellingham as well as a shout, but we've gone for Declan Rice in that. I think he's our best defensive midfielder at the moment on top form, and he's going to need to be on top form in this game, handling the likes of Modric, Broza and Brozovic as well, who are tricky customers. They like to wriggle away from their opponents and make it very, very difficult for you. So I feel like Rice has to be on top of his game, but we've gone for him in central midfield because I think he's had a great season as well. And hopefully, I think he did come back because he was injured, didn't he? And then he came back at near the end of the season for West Ham. So it looks like he's going to be fit and ready, firing for the Euros.
And then alongside him, we're going to go for Mason Mount. So Mason Mount there, but it could easily be a Bellingham or a Calvin Phillips next to Rice.
Yeah, we're feeling with the three at the back, we can have Mason Mount in a double pivot there, and he has the discipline to to play in that position. He played in the midfield in the Champions League final even, so he showed that he can play in that central midfield
area. He was the
area.
one that set up the goal. Great ball from deep, wasn't it?
Exactly. So we're going for them two in the middle, but it could easily be dropping one of the centre backs and maybe adding a midfielder in there, or putting Mount in the front three even. So I think Mount definitely starts. It's just about where we fit him in. So because we've gone for a back three, we put him in central midfield, and we feel that could be the best balance for the team.
And on the left-hand side, we're going for Jack Grealish, who, in my opinion, could very well easily be England's standout performer. He was England's man of the match in the 2 build-up games, so you just can't leave him out.
Yeah, what a season he's had. Unbelievable season. He's an unbelievable player. He's really starting to fulfil his potential now, isn't he? Of the player we hoped he would become, and he's really becoming that. Every game I see him, he seems to make a big impact in the game. Like the old Grealish used to become flitting in and out of games, used to be a bit inconsistent. Now, every game I see him, whether Villa win, lose or draw, he is outstanding every game, and he is an absolutely brilliant player. I thought against Romania, as you say, he was our best player, drawing fouls, creating things, causing havoc. I think his final ball is excellent. I think his dribbling ability is excellent. His ability to hold players off is excellent. So he has to play. I think if he's fully fit, I know he was injured during the end of the season, which was a bit of a worry, but I think if he's fully fit, you can't leave Grealish out. And that was the only thing I was worried about, whether he would be fully fit, but he seems to be on top of his game.
I think it's criminal from Southgate why he's taken so long to put Grealish into the squad, really. Because I think Grealish has been on, maybe not as good as this consistently, but on this level for 2 years now at least.
Yeah. And absolutely. So I think he has to be part of the 11, 100%.
Now, this is where it's getting interesting. On the right-hand side, on the attack, we've gone for Jadon Sancho. Me, personally, I think he is going to play Rashford. I think Southgate's got a bit of a thing for Rashford as well.
There's also Foden as well.
And Foden as well.
And Sterling.
Yeah.
So many options. That's the thing. He's got a plethora of options, doesn't he?
Sancho is the only natural right-sided one there.
That's the thing. He's the one who's most comfortable there. He also has the pace that I think we need to partner Harry Kane and Grealish, because I think if we do put a Foden there, as good as he is, which I love Foden, and it's criminal really to leave him out when you think about it, when he's been so good, but I don't think it's in this formation. It's very difficult to fit in Mount, Grealish and Foden without having any real pace to threaten the opposition in behind, because they're all going to be very creative players who like to play in front of the ball, in front of defence, and like to pick the lock, which is great. But just means that if the team either push up or sit deep, like they'll know how to deal with it. But if we have someone like Sancho there, it gives them something else to think about, a different kind of threat to think about. And I think we're going to need either Sterling, Rashford, or Sancho. One of those three have to play in the team as well, just to offer something different for the defence to think about. So we've gone with Sancho. I thought he had also a very good game against Romania, a very good season as well for Dortmund. So I think Sancho gets the nod just about.
But think about the options off the bench if this is the team. I mean, Foden to come on and change a game, absolutely brilliant.
Rashford and Sterling.
Rashford, Sterling.
Bellingham as well came on the game against Romania and was brilliant, wasn't he? And he's also one who I'm hesitant to leave out, because I think he's brilliant as well, Bellingham. And he's one who steps up in the big games as well, I feel. Steps up to the big stage. So he's unfortunate as well. So Southgate's lucky for the attacking options he has to pick from. He really is.
Most definitely. It's definitely a selection headache that he definitely wants. And then up front, obviously the maestro, the main man in Harry Kane.
This is the easiest one to pick.
Yeah, that is literally the easiest one to pick. So look, Harry Kane, he's got to have a good tournament. He's definitely going to have a good tournament. Let's be honest.
Motivated.
Golden boot in the World Cup.
After the season he's had as well,
he's going to be motivated,
and he seems like he gets on with everyone as well. Everyone appreciates and
everyone
respects
looks up to
Kane.
him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So Kane's going to be our talisman. He's going to be our captain. He's going to be the one looking to score the goals, set things up. When Kane comes deep, we need someone like Sancho running the other way to offer that threat. Grealish is also going to be, I'm sure, setting him up with loads of chances. So I'm looking forward to how those three link up. I'm just hopefully Southgate. I always feel like with Southgate, our attack. I always feel like with Southgate, we haven't unlocked the true potential of how our attack can be, and that's my one biggest criticism with Southgate. I think he's done a good job uniting the country as he did 3 years ago, and getting everyone playing together and getting the unity in the squad there. That's what he's great at. I just feel like tactically, with the attacking talent we have, we should be a real threat to any team, and I feel like sometimes we can be we stifle ourselves. And and that's my biggest worry going to this tournament. But hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully he gets a proper tune out of these attacking talent that we have, because we have the bet. For me, I think I can't think of many countries who have the attacking talent we have. Really, very few. And if you are saying, of course, France, Griezmann, Mbappe,
Portugal,
Benzema, but I mean, the depth as well we have.
Benzema's out injured for the Euros, apparently.
Well, he went off. Apparently, he should be okay.
Okay.
He should be okay.
Look at Portugal's attacking talent. Ronaldo, João Felix, Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah,
you know
Jota.
Jota.
Look, they're also quality, but I think in terms of the depth of quality we have, I actually think we might be number one. I really do with the depth.
It's a shame we're nowhere near number one in the defensive.
Definitely not. But hopefully we play to our strengths. And I'm looking forward to how it all plays out. But I am a bit worried if we do play this formation against Croatia, because they're so strong in the centres. I was listening to Mourinho, and he's so right. Like, I think that's how they That's how they won the game back in 2018. We played that three at the back system. They dominated in the centre with Modric, Brozovic, and Kovacic. And I'm worried that
could very well happen again.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm worried about.
The thing is, and thinking now, I think Harry Kane will be dropping a lot deeper though.
Yeah,
to help
helping
out in the midfield.
That's what and also Grealish can come inside as well and help out in that area. So I'm hoping, and also it's a bit of a
You'd
different
expect
formation.
Jadon Sancho to probably be the furthest forward.
Yeah, and also I'm hoping, Croatia are 3 years older than they were back then. I don't think they're as good as they were, but that was literally the peak of where that team was going to be back in 2018. And I think,
and they weren't even that good that World Cup. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They weren't even that good. They just got the job done.
Yeah, and a few years down the line, I feel like they've aged a bit. They're not quite as sharp as they were back then. So as much as they're still a very good team, they're not quite as good as they were back then. So I'm hoping we should have the advantage. I think he's in the squad, but I don't know if he starts for them. Rebic, I think, is more likely to.
Rebic,
yeah.
All right.
And Orsic is there as well. God, he gives me nightmares, bloody Orsic.
Get Orsic away from me, man. But let's go through that lineup with you one more time. So we're going for a 3-4-3 formation. In goal, Jordan Pickford. The three centre-backs of Kyle Walker, John Stones and Tyron Mings. The wing-backs of Shaw and Trippier. A double pivot of Declan Rice and Mason Mount. And Grealish and Sancho just behind Harry Kane. What score prediction are you going for?
I've got a feeling it's going to be a KG affair and it'll be 1-1.
I was thinking 1-1.
I'm thinking 1-1 in this game. But in truth, from my opinion, with the attacking talent we have, we should be winning this game. I really believe we should be winning this game with the team, with the players we have. I think we're very much superior. We should have won it
in 2018.
Yeah, I think we're very much superior to Croatia. I really believe that. I just feel like the way Southgate sets us up and the way we play under Southgate doesn't conduce the best out of our attacking players. So I think it's going to be a draw in this one. But I don't think it'll hamper us too much in terms of qualifying from the group. However, second's best for us. We want to finish second, don't we? It's a race for second place.
Maybe we should lose this one.
Yeah, maybe.
But, look, I'm going for 1-1 as well. But I just feel, you know what it is? It's just that every time we come up against a half-decent side, especially in a tournament, ever since I can remember, we've fallen flat on our faces.
It's time to put that to bed.
Every time.
Time to put that to bed.
But yeah, it's definitely true what you were saying before, though. I think this is the most Southgate has unified the squad better than anyone else that I can remember. Maybe Terry Venables in '96, but apart from that, I think that this Southgate has done an amazing job at doing that, because this England squad, I haven't seen an England squad unified like this since probably '96.
Yeah, that's what he's been great at. But I just feel like sometimes the performances, as much as everyone's working for each other, we don't get the best out of our forward players. I feel sometimes, and that's what I think. Especially against the best teams. Yeah. Maybe against the smaller teams we do, because we batter them a lot. Yeah. But against the best teams, I think we should be doing a lot more. So.
All right, so there you have it. That is our predicted lineup. Those are our predicted scorelines. Let me know your predicted lineup in the comments section below. Let me know your predicted scoreline in the comments section below. And also looking forward to seeing you guys on Sunday for our mass watch along, for our live screen of England-Croatia. There are a handful of tickets left. So if you want to get your hands on one, go to link in description below and come and join us on Sunday. Very much looking forward to England kicking off in the Euros on Sunday. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs. England.